that were cut from the clinic. And the dental hygienist looked at him and she said, "Why are you here?" And he said, "Well, it's been 8 months. I normally come in every 6 months." She said, "Darling, it looks to me like like you just had your teeth done this morning." You know, he had perfectly clean teeth, no plaquing at all in his mouth. And then when the dentist checked him, he just said, "I've never seen gums heal like this in my life." He said, "You have perfect gums. You don't need periodontal work any longer." And they were really concerned because they didn't have a periodontist who was willing to operate on somebody who had AIDS. So that was pretty exciting.
My name is Sonny Brazil. I had the opportunity of meeting Al Simons 15 months ago. We kind of met and talked a little bit about a certain product that he had. He actually asked me to start drinking this stuff, so I actually took a drink of it that day. And the rest has been history. I have been taking this product now for 15 months. I'm an ex-professional athlete. I was a quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers back in the mid-70s. I acquired real bad, severe rheumatoid arthritis and also gout. And after taking this product for approximately 1 week, I had no symptoms of either arthritis or gout left. So I became a believer in this product right away. Another point what I'd like to hit right now is last November, I think it was, my wife came down with chronic lymphomic leukemia. And to make a long story short, we finally got her on this CleanShield, and she took this product for approximately 20 days, had her blood count retested. Actually, her blood count started out at 2,600, white blood count at 2,600, and after taking the product for approximately 20 days, her blood count dropped down to 1,600. She became a believer in that product right away. I can't tell you how happy I am that I ran into Mr. Al Simon. The things that this product has done for me, it's rejuvenated my whole life. I actually coach semi-pro football, and I'm 58 years old now, and I actually wanted to come out of retirement last year and play. So I have no more symptoms of either the gout or rheumatoid arthritis.
Hi, my name is Faith, and I am taking CleanShield, and I can say that I've had many different health problems throughout my life, and especially as of late, I have dealt with chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia, as well as severe chronic pain. I was introduced to this product by a friend who said, "Just drink it, and the worse it tastes, the more you need it, and the more you drink it, the less it tastes poor." Now I drink it regularly, and I can say that it helps my fatigue, and it just helps me feel overall better. I've had sores on my body that I can spray it on and it will get rid of them in a shorter period of time. Generally, I'm amazed at the variations of the uses that this product offers me.
Hello, my name is Frida Simon, and I was first introduced to this product by my brother and my husband about 5 years ago. My husband insisted that I'll do something with this invention here, his chemical invention. And one day I noticed that my husband's memory was getting sharper. He never jotted anything down. He'd remember dates and appointments 6 months down the line, and he had dementia. He didn't get lost on me anymore, so he kept and he had more energy. He just felt good in general, and he'd get a scratch on him and he'd put it on, and it would heal so quickly. So he encouraged me to try it. I tried it. I didn't like the taste at first, but I thought, well, if it helps him, maybe see what it'll do for me. I took it in about a week or so. Within a week, I notice that I'm getting up earlier. I feel more energetic. I'm more aware of what's going on around me. And having kids to raise and grandchildren, there's no way that I could have done it without this. This has been a godsend for me. I have had cancer, breast cancer, and I went through the whole 9 yards, chemo and therapy and radiation, the whole ball of wax. And I've always been afraid of it returning. But I've been free of cancer now for 10 years, which makes me very happy. If I get a bite on my arm or something, or a flea bite or a mosquito bite, I just rub it on there until it's dry, and you know, after a while it doesn't itch anymore, and you just absolutely forget about it. I used it on my animals. One dog had a tumor, and I gave it to her, rubbed it on. A few months down the line, my daughter came home from school. She says, what happened to Queenie's tumor? It's gone. Yeah, and it has never returned. That was about 3 years ago. Queenie is doing well and fine. I tried using it. I thought, well, if it heals up my arm and scratches that we have, what will it do for my face? So about 5 years ago, after I clean my face, I apply it like astringent, and I go over it with a cotton. And you will be absolutely amazed. You could go wash your face, scrub it, and then use this, and you will see all the fine dirt that it's lifting off your face. From that time forward, I have not put any soap on my face whatsoever. I have people stop me on the street wanting to know what I'm using. This is what I'm using. I take it internally and topically. I wash my face with it every day, every morning, every night, and then I put a little moisturizer on it, and it works wonderful. I can't say enough for it. I mean, if I'm out, I panic, because I believe that this has kept the cancer from returning. For me to go 10 years, now I'm going on 11 years clean. If I'm out, I'm calling and knocking on the door. Here's my bottle, I want some more. And I love the stuff. At first it tasted really bad, but it's been toned down, and after a few days of taking it, you really don't notice the difference, and the benefits that you arrive from it are unspeakable. You can't even begin to catch it all on tape. Try it, you'll like it.
My name is Per Anderson, president of Algon, and also president of African Health Solutions in Nigeria. It's what I'd like to do today is talk a bit about CleanShield and what I would call a new approach to health. Now, in order to understand what we mean by the CleanShield approach to health, we probably should talk about a couple of basics. One fact that absolutely surprised me was to discover the incredible importance of water to the body. We know that our Earth is 70% water. The oceans, the vast oceans that cover this globe, are approximately 70% of the globe. 30% is land. It was amazing for me to discover that that same exact fact is true of our bodies. We are in fact 70% water. Now that makes me a little bit more like an ocean than a land, and the truth of the matter is, people who study the body very carefully have come to the conclusion and actually said we have an ocean within us. There's an ocean of water within our cells. There's an ocean of water outside of our cells. And what we don't often realize is how important that ocean within us is to health. Now, the body has what I would call some rules of operation. The body would make a promise to us. It says, I will take care of you. I will keep you healthy. I will keep you in top condition. But, however, there are some things you must do. And all too often, we have a real problem with that. Sometimes we just don't even know the things that we're supposed to do to maintain our body. And sometimes, unfortunately, even when we do know, we don't do them. Now, every body of water has what's called a pH level. pH balance basically means that there's, within every body of water, there's a balance of the hydrogen ion and the oxygen hydrogen ion. There's a certain percentage that within the body is meant to be balanced. And it's incredibly important because none of our metabolic processes, none of our operations at the cellular level work properly when our pH is out of balance. And this is, in fact, the body's primary requirement of us. If you study carefully the body, you'll find that many systems within the body have one objective, and that objective is to maintain the pH. Even the very act of breathing helps maintain pH. Throughout our life, we fight this battle. The body actually continually is at work to keep this ocean of water clean. But as we live our lifestyles, as we allow too much stress into our lives, as we eat the wrong foods, as we refuse to exercise enough, what happens in time is our body begins to lose its pH, its fight for balance in the pH. And something called acidosis can, in time, set up within the body. And I'll give you a very unpleasant definition of acidosis. Acidosis is an open invitation. It's an invitation at the cellular level for viruses and bacteria and fungus and molds, all kinds of things which are the culprits of disease. Acidosis is the environment that openly invites these things to come into your body and take up residence. And as they do, they destroy your body. One way of looking at acidity is just substitute the word destroyer. Acidity destroys. The question is, what's the CleanShield approach? As we first of all understand the importance of this battle, we can then begin to make steps towards fighting the battle. We don't have to heal the disease. We don't even have to directly fight it. The thing we need to do is to understand that, first of all, our body can do that, but there are things we need to do for our body. There are requirements. We have to clean the ocean within. CleanShield is of particular importance at this point because it has the unique ability to boost pH in your body very quickly. That is the power of CleanShield. It has what I would call an accelerated ability or an accelerated strength to attack the acidity that frankly is attacking you and attacking me when we're sick. The body quickly responds to CleanShield and boosts the pH levels. That's what I would call step one, and I would say is the unique and powerful benefit of CleanShield. It's something that we can do quickly when we're fighting disease and sickness to help our body regain its balance. When our body is able to regain its balance, it then can do what it's good at doing. I like to think of the analogy of a warrior who lays down his shield. And when his shield is down, the arrows of the enemy that are flying through the air often can strike him. And that's what happens when we do not maintain the pH balance of our body. The arrows start hitting us. And when we make up our minds to take steps to balance our acidity within and take this healthy approach, starting with boosting our pH through a product like CleanShield, our body is then able to do what it does. It picks its shield back up. This immensely complex and wonderfully designed body is empowered to do what it was created to do. It picks up its immunity shield. It picks up a balanced level within the fluid systems of the body, which are non-conducive to virus and bacteria, and it begins to fight and resist disease. It puts up a shield. So as we clean the body, as we clean the ocean within, our body responds by saying thank you, and it picks up the shield and starts to fight the battle. And what I'd have to say is, listen to the testimonies, listen to these stories. We've heard so many. At first I was amazed at the diversity of response. But it's simply this: if we take care of the water within, our body shields us and takes care of sickness and disease that's attacking from without. We look forward to letting people know about this exciting product and this exciting approach to health. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to add up a little bit because, you know, from what Mr. Per Anderson has explained to us about the body pH, and because the body pH is not certain, it's not definite, you find out that there's certain food, you can be alkaline and your pH in order today or this week, but because of what we eat, because we cannot control our diet or what comes inside the body, like he told us, that is why this product CleanShield comes very powerful, you know, to help us on daily basis. It's like a corrector and a support to the immune system. And like I said, it's very portable, it's very affordable, and it's like water. You don't have to mind the taste because you get used to it. But the truth is, if we, you know, take it serious and take this thing religiously on daily basis and test our pH and maintain it, I'm telling you, you're going to become a scientist, and you're going to find amazing results and benefits of CleanShield, you know, in the body. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Chidima Ezi, the Vice President of Organ PLC in the US and CEO of African Health Solution in Nigeria for Africa. And it is my pleasure to introduce to you all a product we came in contact with in 1996. And this product has been an amazing product and a blessing to the entire world, especially to the rugged environment of Africa. And so because this product is so highly alkaline, it's been able to fight diseases in different areas that you don't imagine. Talking about diabetic patients, talking about ulcer patients, because as you know, when the stomach is exposed to acidic condition, you practically have ulcer. For instance, I've been an ulcer patient for almost 28 years, even before I came to the United States, and I visit the most good hospital you can imagine. And when I told them about this ulcer, because what happens is when I eat anything that is spicy or drink juices or things that are exposed to acidic condition, I normally bleed. And I told them about it. All they say that my system is acidic, I have to control my diet. And I don't know how long you can control your diet at home and go out there and control your diet, because oftentimes we are at work or we are outside or in parties or, you know, in church or, you know, situations where you don't have any choice than to just eat what is placed before you. And I want to let you know that having taken all kinds of medication on this, it hadn't really helped me, because the truth is that the stomach is acidic. But coming in contact with pH 11 or CleanShield, I want to let you know that I have religiously taken this all over again every day of my life as a supplement now, and I'm completely healed from ulcer. I used to feel pain below my chest and, you know, on the stomach and at the lower abdomen, but right now I'm sitting down here healed. And we have conditions of people, you know, from doctors' report on prostate cancer in Nigeria, that, whom we can present to you, Ibrahim, who can testify of 2 years prostate cancer and was an abandoned body. because Western drugs or medication could not really help him. And this guy, by faith, came in contact with us, and he was given this CleanShield. And this guy is well and alive. He's getting to 3 years, and he's still taking this medication. And the doctors said, well, miraculously, he's healed. We come in contact with a guy called Shegun who had hepatitis. And to tell you the truth, in the hospital where he was diagnosed, they have to fumigate it because, you know, the virus, everybody tried to avoid it. And we met this guy, and we gave him just a bottle of CleanShield. And because the hepatitis is a virus, this guy took just about a bottle, 2 bottles of this, and he went and killed the virus and destroyed the hepatitis virus. And this guy is well and alive today in Abuja. So we have come, my own mother has been on this for 6 good years, and she's a diabetic and blood pressure, a high blood pressure patient. And she, in the past years, she's been on insulin. Right now, she's free from insulin, and she takes this on daily basis. Her blood pressure has regularized, and she's free from diabetic conditions because the diabetic sugar level, the high sugar level, is balanced right now. So as long as she takes this on daily basis, she is okay. I mean, the last time I took her to the hospital, the doctor was saying that her body organs, her kidney, her liver, is younger than her age. And we have come in contact with body decays, people who have terrible wounds, athletic foot, or who had gingivitis. These things are all caused by virus, bacteria. We have administered this to them, and they have been miraculously healed. We have come in contact with people with psoriasis and, you know, allergies. You know, I'm just practically, even some HIV patients, we're not claiming that, you know, they are healed of HIV, but we want to let you know that having taken CleanShield on daily basis, their rash, their cough, and, you know, blood CD count goes up, and they're living normal. And we've come in contact with people with cancer of the breast or had different lumps, and they had died away. So what we're figuring out as a body specialist that we're entering into this environment is that when the body water is maintained in the correct pH balance, which is 7.0 or 3.5 or 4.5, the body heals itself, because the body was actually created to defend itself. The body was supposed to be a warrior, but it has to be maintained. And having worked with CleanShield and working with different bodies with different ailments, something like typhoid is a parasite, and also a malaria. When we are exposed to that kind of body condition that I've mentioned here, these aliens find it very comfortable to live in such bodies. And what I figured out is that CleanShield is like a support to the immune system that is supposed to be a warrior. As long as we drink this as a supplement on daily basis, we get our body water alkaline and give us the necessary, you know, equip it to defend itself. Because the immune system, yes, is there, created by God, and is ready to do its work. But remember, on daily basis, we eat these things that depreciates the body. And acidity, as we have known, has become the worst enemy of mankind, because it affects the body. Naturally, it creates rust. And then when it's in the body water, what does it do? You open doors to all of these things to live inside of you. And we're figuring out in this century that one of the things that has eaten up man has been bugs, which is what? Virus, parasite, and bacteria. So if we are able to get the body in order and clean it up and get it alkaline, practically any virus or parasite will just die down. And that's what this product, called pH 11 in America and CleanShield in Africa, is a gift to the world. And we believe that God is God's own science, as we'll call it. And we believe that God has, you know, provided this and given it to a man, Al Simons in America, who is a scientist and who's a blessing to the world. And we're privileged to be a part of this, and we're welcoming all of you to look into this, doctors and individuals, and just, you know, go on research, drink it, and find out what we're talking about. And then we're, you know, right now we're inviting the whole crowd, especially in Africa, because of the rugged environment where we're in, and a place like this where people are not, you know, do not have medical or, you know, the means of flying around the world for the best medical. We're now saying that